What I'm recording this video on right now is the OBSBOT Tail Air. It's a 4K streaming camera with P to Z functionality. Now, what does that even mean? If you use something like a phone app or this handy dandy remote, I could zoom in, zoom out. I can move the camera one way, another way, reframe my shot, and I have that full access, or I can AI track myself. So now, if I want to get up and move around, I could get up all the way and move and have it track me just as if I had a camera person. So in essence, I'm saving you money on not only a camera person, but a camera, and you can hook this up to your computer and live stream from it. Shit, actually, you don't even need a computer anymore. You don't even need a computer anymore. You can just live stream from something like this busted ass Samsung Note 8. Yeah. And you can actually live stream with up to 3 cameras with the app. But we'll save those details. And I got a whole script back there, so let's get into it. This video is sponsored by OBSBOT. They reached out to me, sent me the product, and said, here it is. Go nuts. Have an honest review. I'm going to give you the truth. For something that costs $500 a pop, is it worth it for you? Like, is this something you really need? Shit, is this something I really need? Let's get into it. The popularity of live streaming has definitely grown since the original days of Justin TV. With the creations of Twitch and YouTube, the fascinations of live streaming has exploded since the origin of just that fun and hobby streaming to now fostering the creation of hundreds of businesses, channels, and careers. As the concept of live streaming has taken off, the tech supporting it as well has gone. And we went from the days of, requiring a person to carry like a VHS style huge camera like a la iCarly to now being able to have an entire live streaming studio in the palm of our hand. This is the OBSBOT Tail Air, packed full of AI goodness, equipped with a 4K 30 capable CMOS sensor and incorporating the P to Z abilities. This camera does so much on its own that any content creator could take serious looks at this and see if it could fit their setup. So let's talk about the tech behind it. This camera can capture 4K 30 and also record in H.264 or H.265. You do get a lot of multi-output support. Like, you can go into like the whole RTMP, SRT, RTSP. It's all like Ethernet style transmission. You do get NDI as well, USB over UVC, and micro HDMI. This does come with a PTZ 2-axis gimbal, so you have full control over the horizon or vertical levels. As far as microphones, it has 2 MEM built-in microphones with advanced noise reduction. Probably some of the best noise reduction I've seen in a camera like this. You also get a 1500 milliamp battery, so it can operate to about 150-ish minutes at 1080p 30. Another big selling point is the advanced AI with hand gestures. You can also accessorize this camera with a lot of different attachments, such as the Ethernet's USB-C to Ethernet adapter. You can also purchase some mounting attachments, as well as a dedicated remote that can control up to 3 cameras. So I've had this camera for just about 3 weeks now, and I've been absolutely blown away. Like, I've used a lot of cameras in my time, and surprisingly, the quality that comes out of this Tail Air is just unbelievable. The idea of having a 4K webcam that's not new necessarily. We've seen many other companies do it, from the likes of like Elgato, Logitech, Razer, Insta360, and I'm sure there's a ton more I'm not talking about. So to better show you just what it's capable of, I wanted to break this down into 2 types of use cases: your desktop use case and your portable use case. Like, I typically live stream from a desktop. That's how I prefer to have everything wired. But there are plenty of people who are actually out and about that can use this. And then also, I want to take into account that even though I'm focusing my review on live streaming, this does record 4K 30 as well. You could use this for conferences, weddings, church services, concert venues, and anything else in between. Like, enough of the talk. Let's check out the desktop setup. So here is a perfect example with the OBSBOT actually being recorded. So this one is through HDMI. It's going 4K, 30 frames per second. So you can see the jazz fingers, it's a little bit slow. And then I can switch over to the second one, which is up here. The AI part, like I can go on an app here. So you need an app, whether it's a desktop app or a phone app, right? And you can actually pick different scenes. So it knows to pick from wide angle, automatic, or pick face. So depending on wherever I go, it can automatically zoom based on what I chose. So if I chose like wider, it'll track me, or it'll stay more like a wider scene. Versus something like this, it knows like, okay, cool. Zoom out, zoom in, find me here. Or you can do object tracking like this, and then I can select the selection I want, and it's going to track that. So no matter where I go, it's going to track because I drew that box. Whoop. Oh. Ha ha ha. Got you. Oh, I lost the box. There we go. Caught it back. Yay. And so this is the kind of setup that you will likely see me using on any of my live streams. But enough with that. Let's actually see the second case scenario. Not every stream is done at a desktop like this. Sometimes you want to go IRL, you want to go outdoors, you want to touch grass. So we're going to take a look at just how well this handles in a potential live IRL environment. To the basketball court. So right now I got my phone connected so I can watch the stream, and I am in a basketball court attempting to see how well the OBSBOT performs. So I got two. I got one right here. I got one over there. So I'm touching grass figuratively because it's still over there. I'm on a court, and I'm going to test just the reaction of these OBSBOTs. Now I'm recording 4K 30 frames per second to each camera, and I'm going to play some basketball here. So you're going to see just how good it is. I got a lot of skills. It's been a minute. Whew, I am rusty as hell.
So what you're hearing is the natural mic of the camera. What's up? You got a ball?
And then you're hearing the Rode Wireless Go 2. Both of them are on subject tracking. So I'm not the fittest guy in the world. Let's see how they do. Oh my God, that was the first shot I've taken in many years. Oh Lord. Whew, it's been a while. Let's try free throws first. Still haven't hit it. Damn. I'm out of shape. Let's go back to the studio. So one of the things I didn't mention at the top of the video is the brand new app is coming from OBSBOT. So like the camera itself has been around for a while, but this is the OBSBOT Live app. And my God, imagine having the power of OBS in the palm of your hands. You can connect up to 3 cameras to the app and run a full mix inside the app itself. That means you can either use one camera as your primary audio, switch between camera mics as you switch between scenes, or you can even use a dedicated mic connected to your phone. Yeah, you can get the power of transitions, multicam canvases, and more in your phone. Or tablet, actually, too. And the best part is that you can live stream to your favorite apps like YouTube, Twitch, or you can even go between landscape and portrait modes. So, you know, if you have a TikTok live key, yeah, you can use RTMP to live stream to TikTok as well. Okay, so how does it really compare with the vast majority of cameras out there? The Tail Air faces a few different competitors in the market, right? Like I mentioned them earlier, you got higher end 4K cameras like the Elgato Facecam Pro. I believe Razer has a Keo Pro, and then you have the Insta360 webcam. And then on the other spectrum, you have dedicated wireless live stream cameras like the Mevo series, as well as Nearstream is also another good competitor. And the Tail Air is kind of the best of both worlds. You get high quality 4K live streaming with the capabilities of a live streaming camera, but the convenience and the app support that you do with a webcam, it's kind of unreal, actually. And all that combined just makes it to like this one perfect device. Hi, little guy. Okay, so who is this for? Like, I could easily see people who do like just chatting streams, gaming streams, or honestly even like cooking streamers. Like I envision the BB Jesses of the world, right? Who have a full like karaoke hangout, just chatting music stream, or like DJs, or even like a lot of the cooks out there, right? That you can set this up with its AI features to really track you as you're moving. You could switch scenes with the remote, and you can combine the two together to really pull off some very high-end productions at a low-end budget. Also, like I was saying, the AI capabilities of this, with that wireless functionality and all that built into the OBSBOT Live app, honestly, you have the perfect studio to stream at will. So like myself, I plan to replace my Nikon with this Tail Air as the primary streaming camera. Like, actually, I'm using my Nikon right now to record this video. However, the intro I did record with the Tail Air. And this is going to become my new rig. You actually could see the one up there on my desk. And it's perfect for B-roll. Like, I could tell you one of the, like, besides streaming, right? The other use case that I have for it is when I'm out and about and I'm shooting videos and I'm working on like photography shoots and I want to get that behind the scenes, I don't have to have a second person with me. I could be my solo introvert self, pop this on a tripod, and then this will follow and record me. So now I can get that behind the scenes moment without having somebody be behind the scenes. It's kind of nice. I mean, I need friends. I want friends. Will you be my friend? No. So the final verdict. The OBSBOT Tail Air is probably one of the most overpowered webcams out there. Like, seriously, it is. It has a ton of functions that, honestly, I'm surprised how perfectly it handles a lot of lighting scenarios. Between that and the AI features, it really expands just how you can use it and what you can record. The mobile live streaming app itself did provide a very clean and self-contained experience. And like I said, this video is sponsored, but even though it's sponsored, like, I am impressed. If you watched a couple videos ago, I talked so much shit about who would buy a camera like this. And then, coincidentally, other companies, not that company, but other companies listened and they contacted me. They're like, yo, we want you to try this gear. And honestly, I've been impressed every time I've stepped up and up and up. And to be honest, OBSBOT, woo, they set the bar up high. Like, honestly, I probably, if I hadn't like got my hands on it, I probably wouldn't have bought it. But now that I have my hands on it, dude, I might need to buy another one because two's not enough. You can go over there. So what do you think? If you were given this webcam tomorrow, what would you use it for? Let me know in the comments below. And if you have any questions about this and how it fit into your setup, go ahead and leave a question in the comment as well. I love to be able to answer you guys and help you guys solve your problems. Otherwise, subscribe to the channel if you want to be alerted for more tips and content like this. I mean, I know you enjoy it. We're friends. We're friends now. You're my friend. You're my only friend. I'm kidding. Otherwise, you can check out this video here. I'm sure you're going to love it. And as always, I'm Joe. This has been Mod to Excel. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace. College football's back, baby. Hell yeah. That's why I'm wearing my Waterboy, my dog shirt. Sorry, that's a little personal stuff about me. I'm excited. NCAA football 2025. I know they call it college football, but no, it's NCAA.